Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Root Letter. Where we last left off was we basically started off the investigation with the old classmates. This time is really more like, again, like just kind of reiterate or to state this, but like this so far has been a little bit more towards the story and stuff. Like it's more focused on like a more genuine side of the story, yeah, that's pretty much why the investigation feels pretty realistically longer than normal and stuff like that. Like we're getting the story but much more deeper in the way it is. Like everyone has an actual like saying to some of these things versus like having one person tell it all, or one person telling it all one section and then the other part goes to another person for another section. Yeah, so anyways, I think we need to ask, right? Yeah, where is she today, I guess? Where is she right now? Doko desu ka? There's something like that. Doko... Shiori wa... Doko desu ka? Kind of thing? Is right, whatever. Ima or something? Maybe. Or Kyo wa, I guess.
しおりは京都の国立大に合格して高校を卒業した後、母親と二人で松江を出て行ったわ。
Her mother? Yeah, again, we're seeing another thing about the mother thing. Yeah, because in like in another ending we had sort of like a look or got to interact with her sort of real mother, but yeah, it's kind of interesting that she just walked off into the next university.
今どこにいるかは。
The seven look at each other. So none of you have been in touch with her since then. I get it. All I did was expose your past. That was it? I guess that was it. I was confused. Oh, and then we just leave them all behind. I just love how we just like, we're nonchalantly just saying, alright, I guess I was just only hurting you guys. Okay, bye. There's no like there was no closure to that scene that was feeling like natural. It just felt like we just walked away from everybody and nothing happened much. After all that, I still haven't managed to actually meet her. I think there's still some mystery. I think there's still some mystery, but is it really worth trying to get to the bottom of it? I think they're still keeping a secret. There we go. I don't know why I read it as there's still a mystery. I looked at the 8th and 9th letter. In the 8th letter, she says everything was back to normal with her friends, but in the 9th letter, she says she wants to forget everything. There should be something in between, but... I know. I can tell when the letters were sent by their cancellation stamps. Cancellation stamps? Was there a cancellation stamp on one of them? I looked at the 2 letters, cancellation stamps. You mean the 2 letters, like, stamp date, right? I'm confused. The 8th letter was cancelled on 8 December 26th. That means she mailed it on the night of the 25th or on the 26th. Was it before or after the fire? Is it related at all to the fire at the Femino residence? Blue Sky Stationery achievement unlocked.
桜の便箋。
Hey, Cherry Blossom Stationery. Oh, oops. Gotta let it play out. I was ridiculous there. It's the 10th day since I arrived in Matsue. My pen pal's whereabouts remain unknown. There might not be any reason left to stay in the city. I take the letter out of my bag. There's still one letter I haven't reread. It's a cherry blossom patterned letter. This is the 10th letter she sent me. It's dated February 27th. I read the final letter. Tomoko comes into the room. Wait, what? Is just get interjected before reading?
お客さん、来客ですよ。
Raigoku. Monkey runs into the room. Oh my god. I bet you anything. I bet you anything he's gonna say 4 eyes disappeared. Because that's what happened with the crossing path ending. And for Watanabe, like, ran into our room. But I think we read the letter first before Watanabe ran into the room. But I'm thinking this time it's not so much as the flip-flop side, because I think this is playing it differently from the crossing path ending, considering that that's the closest to a good ending that we can get out of the whole 4 or 5 endings we've gotten so far, I think. The 4 endings we've got so far. Hey, how did you know where I'm staying?
お前の泊まっていそうな宿くらいわかる。 それよりメガネがこんなメールを送ってきた。
The guy can just screw off. I mean, honestly, it's gonna probably come down to like Four Eyes just saying like I have debt, and then it's like we have to get something for him, I guess. I don't know. I looked at the pro-offered phone. I lost the will to live. Living any longer would just be bitter and painful. High school was a peak of my life. I am finished. This is goodbye, Four Eyes. Isn't this what happens? What about Four Eyes?
自殺するつもりだ。
I mean, how do you know? But what have I got to do with that?
お前が過去を詮索したからメガネは悩むようになったんだぞ。
How is he suffering? He was the first guy we talked to, and he wasn't even looking like he was suffering. He was just bored as hell, or just living like life like normal while trying to kind of get with Snappy to some degree, but Snappy's just not interested. If you put it that way, I feel responsible, but
あいつどこにもいないんだ。一緒に探してくれ。
hi. Alright. Monkey's phone gets another text.
メガネからだ。
Monkey opens the text. I like to eat some delicious dango one last time. When I finish eating, that will be it. Four Eyes. If it's dango he's after, he must be at the Monet Dango shop. Also, we were following Monkey just around instead of splitting up and searching for him instead. We arrived at the Monet Dango shop.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, this is a different lady this time. It's not the young lady that usually shows up here. We're looking for someone? We're just looking for someone.
それがもう注文されているんです。
Wait, how did she know that we were asking for Four Eyes? What do you mean?
人探しの客が来たら団子セットを出すように注文を受けています。
What? We asked to serve a dango set if a customer comes in? Oh, I see. So Four Eyes was set to make us look for him, but when we look for him, he already paid for food for the person who's gonna come and look for him.
メガネだ。
Just to kind of prove that he's been here, I guess. He's not going to tell us where he is until we eat it, huh?
そんならとにかく食べよう。
You know what's funny? To me, I feel like this whole thing is a setup to make our character kind of get lost a little bit, and then at the end of it, I feel like is a surprise to show that Shiori actually remembers or knows that we're here, and that we'll meet her by the lighthouse or something like that instead of meeting Four Eyes this time around. And then she'll probably be like, I want to be in a relationship with you kind of thing, I bet. But who knows? We take a seat and they bring out a plate piled high with that. Oh my god, piled high with dangles. They look tasty, but how many are there? That looks amazing. That looks fantastic.
俺が食うよ。
Alright, well, I don't have a big stomach though. I can eat too. We started attacking the mountain of dango. Oishi. Tasty and sweet. It's delicious, sweet and delicious.
ここのは絶品なんだ。でもどうしてこんなことをさせるんだ。
He's trying to give us bad health problems. Making us eat all these sweets. All the sweets. Wasn't Four Eyes a genius?
勉強だけはすごかったぞ。俺はマジでノーベル賞をもらうと思っていた。
That's the exact same thing that Aya/Shiori said in her letters. It's hard to know what's going on in a smart guy's mind.
俺は食うことには自信があるけど、甘いものは得意じゃないんだ。
You know what's funny? I remember the last time when I was reading Death Note, and L said that sweets gives him like the brain capacity to think better. And it's just kind of making me think that the same way in this capacity, where smart guys like sweets a lot. This is weird to me. I managed to finish somehow.
俺もだ。
Oh, he sounds like he's gonna barf. The shop assistant comes over.
お代はもらっています。それとこれを。
Wait, so Four Eyes is not in depth in this version, so that means he's just kind of like messing around with us, isn't it? The shop assistant hands me a letter. I quickly set to read it. Next up, unagi. I want to eat the Yamata no Orochi soba at Kamiarian. Four Eyes. Seriously? Honto ne?
自殺する前に自分を苦しめたお前に復讐するつもりだ。
Wait, my character getting revenge on my character? Oh, come on. That's not fair. He's got this all wrong. I didn't even do anything to him. We arrived at Kamiyarian. Oh, God.
いらっしゃい。
The Yamata no Orochi Soba.
へい、毎度。
Oh my god. We sit down and they bring out an extra large Yamata no Orochi Soba. Hey, this is more than last time.
サービスで安よ。
Oh god. I think Four Eyes just told these guys to just give us a lot. That's seriously not necessary.
では、ごゆっくり。
Dang it. Sanpei heads back to the kitchen. Hi. Us. Oh well. Bring it on. Ikusho. We attack the extra large Yamata no Orochi Soba. I'm wondering why Monkey is eating with us. Why is Watanabe eating with us in terms of like the whole spiel of it all? I thought it was just to pay only me to do it because again, it's on me that they're trying to slow me down on. I'm so full.
俺はヤマタノオロチなら大丈夫だ。
Oh god, he's actually handling it well. What kind of stomach do you have? A monster? Still going, huh? Somehow or another, we survived the Yamata no Orochi Soba.
お代はいただいてやす。そしてこれを渡すように言われてやす。
I swear, if it's another restaurant or cafe or something, oh, I'm gonna go crazy because we had to eat so much for this. Senpei hands me another letter. I can't believe you finished all that. You guys aren't human. Says you. Please enjoy the beautiful scenery from the Matsue Castle. Four Eyes. Matsue Castle is next. We leave the restaurant behind. We arrived at the central tower. We can look out over Matsue from the central tower.
食べた後に歩くのはきついな。お前に復讐したい気持ちはわかるけど、どうして俺までこういう目に遭うんだ。
Exactly my point. I was like, why is he getting punished with me? Watanabe didn't get involved in this at all to begin with. Shouldn't be. Maybe because you're his love rival. We look outside from Central Tower. His love rival? Oh, yeah, because Watanabe was, Watanabe attempted he attempted his chances of love with Snappy, and he failed at that miserably. And I think Four Eyes still likes Snappy as well too, but he just never confessed to that yet. So it's a beautiful town. I can really see why Lafacadio Hearn fell in love with it.
おい、あいつらだ。
Huh? Eh? Gal, Fatty, Snappy, and Shorty comes over. So Gal, Fatty, Snappy, and Shorty came too.
お前たちも団子大盛りとヤマタノオロチそばを食べさせられたのか？
I doubt it.
いや、松江城の天守閣にいるとメールがあったんだ。
They all skipped over the whole mess of us. It's just hilarious that we're the one who got punished, but they didn't. Sorry, I'm just looking at the time for the video so far. Excuse me while I look over every now and then. Everyone looks around, but Four Eyes is nowhere to be seen.
急いで来たんだけど、いないみたいね。
Shall we go to the lighthouse then? The classmates all get the same text from my Four Eyes. I will mark the period of my life on my favorite memorable spot. Farewell, my classmates. Four Eyes. I looked at the text on Monkey's phone. I mean, I'm just gonna ask these questions. Where would a memorable spot be for Four Eyes?
そんなこと言われても。
私が知っているわけないじゃない。
あいつの思い出の場所なんて知らないよ。
僕も知らない。
自分の死に場所をクイズにするなんて最低。
He's the worst. Does anyone have any idea where he might be?
高校を卒業してからほとんど会ってないんだ。
How about Four Eyes? Let's see. Did anybody talk to Four Eyes recently?
俺もほとんど会ってなかったんだ。メールだって久々なくらいさ。
Even though you have his phone number on your phone.
メガネの方から会いに来ることもないからな。
Huh. So there's nothing to offer. Maybe think. That guy's brightest moments were in high school. If so, his favorite memorable spot must be... That guy's favorite memorable spot must be somewhere he went through during high school. Where they went in high school. Is there any place Four Eyes went during high school that you can think of?
学校以外でか？
Like a place he went on to a school trip.
そんな遠くまで僕たちを呼び出すかな。
That guy likes Snappy, so it must be somewhere he went with her. Snappy, how about you? Does anywhere come to mind?
私もわからないけど、みんなで行って楽しかったのは日帰り旅行ね。
Where was it? どこですか?
出雲大社に日御碕神社に日御碕灯台よ。
Yeah, the lighthouse. I mean, it's for... Oh, wait, no, there's two other locations with the lighthouse now. Oh, so we can go to... There is a Izumo Grand Shrine, the Misaki Shrine, and the Misaki Lighthouse. Yeah, that's it. Yesterday he was saying he wanted to go to the Misaki Lighthouse.
あそこはみんなの思い出の場所だ。
I mean, considering that it's a memorable place, why not? What happened there again?
灯台の周りをブラブラ散歩しただけよ。でも今考えるとそれが楽しかった。
楽しかった。何もないけど楽しかった。
Nothing happened, but it was fun. I'm confused by that. You could have just said it was fun. You didn't have to add the nothing happened.
みんなで散歩してバカみたいな話をして盛り上がったな。
Why are these guys acting so chummy and stuff like that now? Like, what the heck? This is not the time to be thinking about memorable times when some guy's gonna commit suicide in this scenario.
どうしてあんなに楽しかったのかな。
ま
Because
だ子
Shiori
供
was
でいら
there.
れたからな。純粋にその時を楽しめた。
That's true, actually, because Shiori was there was definitely one of them. But they all were there just mindlessly, just having fun. Which is, I just think about it now. It's like everybody had simpler times when they were younger. It just sucks that things just get harder as you get older, and it's kind of relatable in a weird way that these guys are just all like enjoying themselves and like finally coming to the point where they're just like they're remembering that sort of like fondness of that time.
メガネだけじゃないわ。私たちあの時が一番幸せだったかもしれない。
Ah, okay, so that was when I think that was when they had this is before Shiori turned into Aya, like forcefully. So this is probably why they remembered it as the happiest moment, because it was when Shiori was normal again, was normal before. Now that we know where, let's freaking hurry.
ゆかりはどうする？
あいつは大事な会議に出ているんだ。俺がメールで知らせておくよ。
Oh yeah, that's weird. I didn't realize that Bestie was not with them. But in the crossing paths, I believe Bestie would be there in general. We arrived at Matsue Station. Why are we here? So where is this Hinomiisaki Lighthouse?
出雲市の方だ。国立公園の中にある。
Oh. Means of transportation. How do we get to the lighthouse?
車よ。タクシーで行きましょう。
Oh, that's a first. I have a feeling speed isn't the issue. Are you sure we should be going by car?
市端電鉄だ。
車の方が早いわよ。
メガネはあの頃に戻りたいんだ。市端電鉄で迎えに来てほしいはずだ。
Okay.
市端電鉄で向かうってメールするよ。
市端電鉄の写真をメールで送ってあげましょう。
I'm trusting your guys' decision. I definitely don't want someone to die because I came here. We arrived at the Ichibata Electric Railroad Station. Where's Four Eyes? Why would he be waiting for us? We head there by train.
15年前を思い出すよ。
Honestly, why would he be waiting at the station for us? I doubt it. Like, if anything, he'd rather just, like, be in the lighthouse area already.
天気も今日と同じで晴れてたのよね。
一日晴れのはずだったのよ。私、天気予報を見たんだから。
その頃からお天気お姉さんだったんだな。
Oof.
ガリはお天気お姉さんじゃ終わらない。これからキャスターになるんだ。そうだろ？
Yeah, she is aiming to be a newscaster, but not a host, a nightly
お
host.
天気お姉さんも悪くないわよ。夢に向かっていくだけが人生じゃないわ。
そうね。子供に夢を託す人生もあるしね。
Oh, the whole.
電車から見る風景、15年前と変わってないな。
Why is everyone acting so chubby? It's so funny because it's so ironic. It's like the music is very panicky, dramatic music, and then they have like these people speaking in a much more lighter topical tone, or like just speaking like they're just acting like everything is all fine and dandy, while one person's still trying to It's like, what is this? Why is everyone acting like this? Everyone is watching the scenery outside the window. Everyone's acting like this is so weird to me. The high school's Shiori and her 7th classmates are riding the train. Everyone's watching the scenery outside smiling. The shrine grounds are surrounded by pine forests. The main sanctuary is a beautiful vermilion.
社殿の朱色が美しいね。
厳かな雰囲気だわ。
あれ、社務所にお砂盛りが売ってないわ。
何のお守り？健康のお守りでしょ。怪我や不治の病も治ると聞いたことがあるわ。
お父ちゃん、しじみ漁で腰を悪くしちゃったの。それで買っていってあげようと思って。
Huh.
それなら砂のお守りを受けたいというと出してもらえるはずですよ。
うんちくはいいよ。早くお参りしようぜ。
メガネくん、勉強になったわよ。
Okay, I thought there
さ
was.
すが大場高校一の秀才。
I for a second thought that there was more to that line, but apparently it wasn't.
大場高校一の秀才は物知りね。
冷やかさないでください。
We're here. Just randomly have a flashback. We just arrived. We arrive at the Hinomasaki lighthouse. Where's Four Eyes? Four Eyes is standing at the top of the cliff. He looks like he's smiling. What the heck? Looks like we made it in time.
みんな私のために集まってくれたんですね。
メガネ、何のつもりだ。
こんなことやめて。
俺が捕まえてやる。
Okay. Monkey walks towards him.
それ以上近寄らないでください。あと一歩でも来たらここから飛び降ります。
Monkey, don't go. Four Eyes is so worked up right now. I wouldn't put it past him to actually do it.
しょうがねえな。
Monkey stops where he is.
ゆかりがいませんね。彼女はやっぱり友人に冷たいですね。
Oh? How so? Ishihara arrives late.
ここにいるわ。少し遅れただけよ。
Yeah, don't rush everybody to like it's hard for everyone to catch up every time because they got their life too. Your old classmates are here like you wanted. Alright. Give me a quick second, let me clear my nose, because my nose keeps bothering me. Like every time I speak, it just fills it up and it gets annoying. But I'll be right back very quick. Alright, I have returned. Alright, so, let's keep going. Yeah, sure. Why not? How can we stop him from killing himself?
そ
Okay.
んなの本人に聞いてよ。
Why don't you ask him? He's right there.
私は絶望しているんです。止めることはできません。
What kind of hope did you lose? I don't get it.
何が不満なの？立派に勤めてるじゃない。
A wonderful career. I feel like he's very down on the dirts because of it.
そういう問題じゃないんです。私は技術系の仕事に就きたかった。やりたい仕事からどんどん離れていく。
Honestly, it's not hard to get back into tech. I mean, I feel like it depends on what kind of tech you're working on. Like, I feel like if you're doing like a infrastructure tech stuff, maybe. But I mean, you can do it by night. Like, you can still program things by night and still work your way up. It's not like that hard, unless he's really in depth with his like sort of like going to school and everything, I would understand, but he just seems kind of like he wouldn't have that problem, I feel like. Yeah, what is his situation? Even if you can't do the work you want right now, you may be able to do so in the future. It's still possible, though. You just need to be... You'd be throwing that possibility away, along with everything else.
私はもう待っていることに疲れたんです。希望を持ち続けるだけの気力がなくなってしまったんです。
I don't get how he loses his will, but okay.
これでも真面目に頑張ってきたつもりです。でもあとどれだけ頑張ればいいんですか？夢はいつ叶うんですか？もう疲れました。
I mean, honestly, I was at that point already before. Like in this feeling, I kind of feel a little slightly like related, like after going to school and everything and like graduating, like the whole situation with the pandemic and stuff happened literally or during the time of being in school at the end of it. And like there was kind of like that feeling of like hopelessness in like finding a job to work on games and stuff like that. And I mean, it's not just my own. I bet a lot of other people from my school who graduated with me were like in that struggle point, or maybe just like the ones after. And I feel like it's hard. It's really hard to find work and then lose hope a lot of the times because you lose motivation, you lose like that sort of mindset that you want to be in that state. And I feel like Tanaka kind of relates a lot to that kind of idea that, you know, you have dreams. Everyone has dreams and people want certain things that they want in their life, but obviously it's so hard for some people because, or even most people, because of the fact that like they have to constantly keep chasing something that they haven't obtained yet, and it's just, I think it's a good motivation, but some people give up on it because they have lost that faith, they lost that motivation, and they start looking at themselves and reflecting a lot more, and it's hard. It's just hard to see how everyone can't make the thing they want to get, even though they put so much time and effort into it. So it's hard. This isn't good. It's more serious than I thought. How about everyone's situations? We're all in the same situation, aren't we?
誰だってやりたいことができるわけじゃない。
俺なんて生きていくのに必死なんだぞ。
That's true. Nozu actually lost all his reputation like quite some time ago, like that, because of his family's history.
僕もその日その日を必死に生きている。
世の中それくらい厳しいんじゃないのか？
Yeah, I guess that's where everyone's like, I relate to you, but you gotta know that everyone's barely making something that can either keep them around barely, or just they're barely trying to start out that sort of future they want.
その男のせいですよ。
Huh? Four Eye points at me. Four Eyes points to me. What have I got to do with it?
あなたが昔のことを探るからです。
Oh,
その頃の夢を思い出したんです。
come on, bro. This guy is believing that I'm the one who's at fault here. What is this? I don't. Yeah, I don't know. This is so random that I'm the one who caused this issue. It's like, I don't think I did anything wrong. My character didn't do anything wrong, clearly. Yeah, I better quicken this a little bit, but let's see what Tanaka's dream is. Tanaka, what was your dream in high school?
ああ、思い出したら死にたくなった。
Huh? Crap, it had the opposite effect. Alright, what's everyone's dream? Hey, what was your dream in high school?
俺はプロ野球選手だ。あの頃は何でもできると希望に燃えていた。
But he was playing baseball, wasn't he? Watanabe was a baseball player. Oh no, I read baseball as basketball, pro basketball player, I thought in my brain. It says pro baseball, okay. My brain was just like flipping.
僕もだ。未来は輝いていると信じていた。
What was your dream? You just said your future was bright.
それは俺も同じだ。
So they had hope of a bright future, but so vague. So
あの日
vague.
は幸せでした。生きてきて一番幸せだったんです。もうあんな幸せな日は来ません。
It will never happen again? Excuse me? Alright, I'm trying to think what would be a good idea here. I want to end the episode because I think that the next episode will be the final episode for this series. I don't think there's going to be an additional ending piece or anything beyond this ending here. Sheesh. Alright, well, anyways, next episode, let's go and finish this game once and for all, I think. The next episode will be that point of where I'm going to do that. Though I think the thumbnail's going to be hard to make because there's not a lot happening so far beyond just me moving around with the characters, so we'll see what happens in the next in the next episode anyways. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode in Reality Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to whenever watching this. Next episode, when we end it, I'll probably have a lot of me just, like, talking about my sort of, like, I'm trying to think what would be a word for it. My opinion on it? Like, yeah, like my feelings, my feedback, my criticism, my critique, I guess, like, of the whole game entirely. Because after I finish the whole thing, I can just give my review. So for my review of overall the whole experience and everything once we finish out this whole game. But otherwise, that is it for this episode. Next episode, let's see where this takes us and where it ends. And then my thoughts right after that. So other than that, Roz out.